Hey everybody, happy Thursday night. For those of you who are looking forward to it, the weekend's right around the corner. And for the rest of us, well, it's just another day, for now at least. For today, Luke did pretty good. We had his chemos, which for it's the first of 5, so he's got one of 5 done. But he didn't have any noticeable issues during the day, and none that I'm aware of yet. I was with the kids for the last little bit, so something could have happened that I don't know about, but I don't think so, which is very promising. These chemos had some higher risks of seizures, and some more drastic side effects were possible, which I think would have happened when he got it, and he didn't seem to have any of those. So it's a good sign that everything is going well there. So we'll see. But his first round of his treatment plan, at least he's run through a full set. And now we just need that tumor to shrink some. They were measuring him, and they were measuring him at 42 instead of 41. But I was looking at the measurement, and I'm not sure they're measuring it the way that they had been measuring it. I think he's actually still 41 based off of the way they've been doing it. So I don't really think there's really any change there, which still is not going down. So maybe this next set of chemos will start it shrinking. We'll see. Other than that, he has been running higher blood pressures, which they've been taking blood pressures in his leg, which normally run higher. So they want to put him on blood pressure medication because of the stuff he's taking for his thyroid, and there's a couple things. Obviously, the pressure on his kidneys. They're a little worried that his blood pressure is high, and they just want to try to bring it down. I'm not 100% convinced that his blood pressure is high, and it might just be where they were taking the blood pressure. So we're going to kind of do a trial run where we take it on his arm, which since he tends to have better blood pressures on his arm, just to make sure he needs it. He was having decent blood pressures during the night and this morning, but I did blood pressure in the afternoon, and it was pretty high, and it was on his arm. So not really sure how that'll pan out, but we're just double checking to make sure that he really needs it. But it does seem like there's a possibility that he'll need to go on blood pressure medication temporarily. They're not concerned about it. They're not, you hear blood pressure medication, and it's not quite the same thing, or at least that's what they're saying. They're seeing it more as a temporary thing while the tumor's still there, and just all the stuff going on. More of a mitigation medication than a lifelong type medication. But we'll see. His feeds are at 16, and he's been doing well. He's been pooping a lot, which he was constipated the other day, and he seems pretty regular recently. So we'll kind of go a little slower, just not to overwhelm him. But overall, everything's trending well. And then I think the bigger update in the future is if the chemos all go well and there aren't any unexpected side effects that involve them needing to do anything crazy, there's probably a good probability that they're going to start to plan on him coming to the apartment once that's done. So probably around this time next week, if everything goes well, there's a possibility that we'll get discharged from the hospital and just go in for the chemos when they're scheduled. So, which is still a lot. It's literally a week of it, because he has 5 and then 2, so it's 7 days of chemo. But at least some time where he potentially could be home, which would be nice. So we shall see how it goes, but overall, I'll take today as a good, promising win, and Now we just need those chemos to actually do what they're supposed to. Seems like they've stopped it growing. And they also, for the first set of chemos, they had them on a lower dose. So I think the next set of chemos will increase the dose. So it's possible that the lower dose just slowed it down and didn't really switch it the other direction. It's also possible that these new chemos will work better. So there's a lot of things that could happen here where the reversing might just take a little bit longer than we like. Or it's possible that it just doesn't reverse and it just starts to die, which isn't the worst thing, but it's not ideal because we really want to make it small. But anyway, that's the update for today. Hope everyone had a good week. And, hopefully I got nothing to say tomorrow. Talk to you later. Bye.